collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the DX Vistamp Selection Gracias set from Kamen Rider Revice. That's right, Revice stuff is still happening. We are past Geats, we are now into Gachard, and we're still getting Premium Bandai Revice sets, so here we go. We have 3 new Vistamps here to take a look at. We have the Kraken Vistamp, which was used by Orteka in the Orteka versus Juga, like Visa Next, or whatever those online exclusive shorts are. He had this form here. We have the Queen Bee Proto Vistamp, which was what Aguilera was using back when she was in the Deadmans. And then we have the Giraff Vistamp. Now the Vistamp says Gireba, but it's kind of written as Giraff, so I'm not really sure what the correct way to say that is. But this is the Vistamp used to get over demons. The names just got more and more ridiculous as this form evolved. But yeah, get over demons. So there we go. So just a picture of the 3 Vistamps here on the top. Not really much going on the bottom. Of course, all batteries are included, which is always appreciated. Got 2 of our characters here on this side, and then Aguilera over here on this side, and then just a picture of the 3 of them here on the back. So pretty fun little packaging. I'm going to go ahead and get everything out of the box here, and we'll take a closer look. So here are our new Vistamps out of the packaging. We have the Kraken Vistamp. Really nice green LED. Got some nice silver paint here. Kind of a translucent black background. Has that kind of green marbling pattern. If you don't remember Vistamps, because it's been a minute, the basic build, you have the panel here with the 3 LR44 like watch batteries. Got the speakers here on the side. Got the QR code. Got the little infrared sensor. Got the magnet panel here on the bottom. So it's kind of neat. Some of these have like little After Effect sounds for transformation. They also have phrases if you hold the button down. Okay. I swear it has. There we go. So that is the one thing about these. They're kind of weirdly difficult to switch between the modes. So I guess after you transform with the Vistamp, he says Henshin, but then if you're back in the normal mode, like when it's just saying the name of the Vistamp and you hold it down, but then to try to get back to the normal version is difficult. You'd think you would just hold it down again, but it just keeps doing phrases. I think we've gone all the way around. It's kind of hard for me to tell. So trying to get it back to the regular version, you almost kind of have to like double tap it. So if you just kind of keep messing with it, it will eventually go back. But it's weird. You'd think it would be just hold it down, phrase mode, hold it down, back to regular mode, but it's not. So I don't know. That's kind of strange. But you can eventually just kind of keep like combination of kind of like tapping it and holding it down, and eventually it'll go back. So there we go. But yeah, it's kind of neat. I like this extra phrases and everything that they have in it, and kind of the extra sounds when you transform. I think all that stuff's kind of neat. Up next, we have the Queen Bee Proto Vistamp. So since this is one of the Deadman Vistamps, it doesn't have the translucent background. It has the kind of solid metallic finish to it. It's kind of a navy blue. And then you have some nice metallic orange here for the bee. So that one goes for quite a while. So that doesn't have the henshin sound, apparently. So very interesting. If we hold it down, though, it does have some phrases. Alright, I think we've gone all the way around. It's hard for me to tell. Unfortunately, the directions don't have like a list of all the phrases like they usually do. The directions for this set were very, very bare bones. It was kind of just like, hit the button, use it with the Revice driver. Okay, you're done. And I was like, okay, you could give me a little bit more, but... There we go. So we're back. So there's a bunch of phrases in here. I might not have gone through all of them. I honestly can't tell. Unfortunately, I am not fluent in Japanese. And there's no list of phrases. Otherwise, I would make sure to play all of them for you. But yeah, there's a lot of phrases in all of these, which I think is really nice. So that's kind of cool. So up next, we have the Giraff, or Gireba, as this is going to say. Yeah, so I don't know. Gireba... Giraff, I'm not really 100% sure how we pronounce it, but it's a cool looking one. Has a nice dark blue here with the marbling pattern. Translucent orange, nice silver paint here for the beetle. So I like that a lot. So there we go, we have that. Alright, let me try to get this back. There we go. So, they're fun. I like them a lot. I think it's kind of neat to do. It's almost like a follow-up Dead Man set because it's them, like, at the later stages, with the exception of the Proto because they hadn't... This is the only one for her they hadn't done yet. But these two are kind of like the other Dead Mans at the end game. So it's kind of fun to have this Gracias set be almost like a Dead Man's 2 follow-up kind of set, which I think is kind of cool. So, they look great. Great LEDs, great sound effects, ton of phrases. It's a little wonky to switch back and forth. Maybe there's a super proven way and I'm just doing it wrong, but again, the directions weren't very clear. So it's a little wonky switching back and forth, but I do like all of the sound effects and everything that's packed into these. And we haven't even started using them with drivers yet, so let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to start with the Demon's Driver first because 2 out of the 3 of these use the Demon's Driver to transform. So we'll start over here with Kraken. So next up we'll use Giraff or Giraba. This one. Giraba. That is the funniest thing in the world to me. So the driver was not made late enough that it knows get over demons. So it's going through the transformation and it says Kamen Rider, then this says get, and then this says over demons. And that's just fantastic. I think I'm just going to do it again because it's so fun. Oh, it didn't do it that time. I guess because it's already transformed. But it definitely said get, I swear. I got that on camera. So now we do this. And then even though this wasn't used with it, we'll just check it out. Constantly having to wait for Queen Bee Proto to just chill out when you're done. Oh. It's been a minute. Okay. Next up, we'll try it in the Revice driver. I do like how it's kind of the get over demon's head. I think that's kind of cool. Next up, the Two-sidriver. So in an effort to save time, I'm not going to do both evil and evil and live, because the sounds that the actual Vistamp make are the same. Next up, the Libera driver. I still love this standby music. This one's great because the color scheme of the Vistamp totally fits the driver. Next up, the weekend driver. So it treats it as the normal B, which is the one that she uses to transform with this driver. Now, just for fun, we'll do this one on the second mode. Next up, we have the Vail driver. It's so long. Oh, that's right. This one doesn't have that. But the Destream driver does. So the sounds for this are very, very similar to the Revice driver. So in the essence of time, I'm just going to go right ahead and transform this to the Juga driver. There we go. So these really aren't much different. He just shouts out, "I'm a super rider." So again, I'm just going to not finish through with the other two because we've heard those sounds already. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Oren Buster 50. Another really fun Vistamp set. I had a lot of fun with Vistamp, certainly way more than I thought I was going to when they first showed off the gimmick for that year. But I really came to love them, and I always love getting more of them. Even almost 2 years after the show has ended, well, at least a solid year and a half, they're still making them, so I'll keep buying them. I have fun with them. I think they look great, great sound effects. The LEDs are nice. You have all the character phrases. Like I said, it's a little wonky changing back and forth, but I'm sure it's just me doing something wrong. But yeah, then they have compatibility with all of the drivers, as I just showed you guys. This year had so many drivers, it's crazy. You forget about it until you have to go back and pull them all out for a video like this. But yeah, like I said, I really like them. I'll keep buying them, and I think these are 3 more great additions to the collection. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.